aggressive tri lane, they're gonna shut down Sigma supports. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. But at the same time, as you said, then there's gonna be OD against TA mid, so I don't know if that...
Navi have got... Oh, here we're gonna go. Concoction's done. Mad. He's going to get it over on Havost. The tether's already there from Koro. Soul Assumption damage, so Havost will live through this. And now he's going to go for the static link. Remember that high movement speed? But how much? He steals 7 points of damage. And now, yeah, Mad, he's going to. Concoction again. He throws it out, but it's not enough damage to pick him off. And there she flies. The pass will lose his own life for this one. The attack coming out from, well, from the creep wave, in fact, to pick him off. And then into another one with the support combination. We get Puppy, who's going to have more money than God again, picking up a double kill here on the bottom lane.
Yeah, he's halfway.
And with a courier coming in too, Denny's got to get in a good line. And now, there's your tether in. They didn't get the slow on him, and Kuro's got to get in front. So more Spirit Balls coming out, and they do get the kill. Templar Assassin with the DD rune. Mad will get himself another, a concoction off, but Kuro's got tether in 1 second time. So Denny comes in close. There's your tether, and Denny just keeps going with a DD. The Soul Assumption will end up picking off Kuro. Well, pass is on the run from Puppy. And there is an over-off cooldown in a moment, but they won't keep going for it.
I think it's really, really impressive movements from Navi here. And yeah, you can see, even if I think that
wasn't spotted out. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane of Vorst, now that's stealing damage. Oh, Zoshka! He came back in. Puppy got the frostbite. That's going to be a kill. Puppy's taking a lot of damage here, but then pass with that 115 damage stolen is a little bit too much.
He's dead.
Yeah, Visage ended up getting the kill at the end of the day. But Havost with a double kill on the bottom lane.
Yeah,
you're going to lose everything. And now he has to rage up and attack on Kuro. But that damage steal, Havost at 168 points of damage stolen. And you're right, Funnick, now he's, Fader is on top of a TA trap as well as being caught in the Dream Call. He wants TP out. There's no extra stun.
That's actually, yeah, good TP from Fader. Funnick was a bit...
They found Mad. Frostbite. He's already started the concoction right now on Kuro. Wait, they both walked in together. Soul Assumption damage will be there in Kuro. OD. Whoa! That's really some commitment. Throws the ulti out. Puppy comes back. There's a TA trap in the neighborhood, but he realized he was caught between a rock and a hard place. So both supports go... Oh, Miguel's in trouble. Dream Call up on the top, and Puppy, he's already started off with the Frostbite, and he's already used the Nova too. Phase shift. Funnick pushed a little bit further away, so it burns off a little bit more of his mana. But they get themselves another kill on the... Out through the side, instantly a 4-star stealing his damage. So Soshka wants to commit to this. He's going to lose a large portion of his damage. In fact, up to 168 points. Infest up. Havost now he's going to get stunned up.
Yeah.
And brought down at the same time. Visage basically, well, he went, a couple of familiar drop-offs. So at least Kuro and Havost will be held in position. But the spirits are still coming in. Kuro looks rather eager to get himself a kill in this scenario. And Havost hiding around the tree line. And now, oh, that's already the damage. Clockwork's going to hook himself in. Havost has stolen a lot. He pops off the mech as well as his one charge. They already picked up the Visage. And Havost trying to man-fight it up, and he will do so. Clockwork goes down too. Mad, he's already put off one concoction, but he's got, well, only 56 points of damage. Told OD will drop. The Kuro's quite fine. And yeah, still a large amount of mana, and Fader, the jump in from Funnick. And Fader, well, at least there's some extra stuns again coming out from the familiars. But he's caught in the tree line. Maz down here as well in a bit of a corner. And he's going to try and go on somebody. Puppy throws the ulti out from Mad. He'll finally get the stun over on Kuro. As a spray as well, Kuro will not be able to come out of that stun in time to tether himself away. And Denny will actually get a double kill here, but at the same time, Mad. Also with that acid spray, not making it easy for Navi. They lose two. There's a new TP coming in. Puppy's got Frostbite right now, but obviously with Rage, it's not as bad. But there's your phase boots. He lost the static link. Still not a single point up in damage, but it forces the life stealer back, and the tier 1 tower goes middle lane. Clockwork's going to hook in, and Fader, he's trying to fight this, but he's got no ulti, and got silenced up too. Luckily, Miguel's cogs keep him far enough away they can't instantly pick him off, but Wisp, the Spirit Ball's able to connect on him, and Miguel still on the run, and it will be, in fact, Kuro that gets himself another double.
Don't even end up saving.
He's coming out, melted straight away. A refraction charge won't follow that. Imprisonment came out pretty quickly. And that was coming out from the OD while Paris. We'll see Paris run himself away, infest inside of Miguel. Man still very low, and Dendy just destroys him with one melt hit again. And again for his troubles, he gets imprisoned up. But Havost chasing down Fader. We've got another jump in with a blink dagger from Funnick, and he actually goes through two of them. Rift will end up killing off the OD, while the attack from Razor takes out the Life Stealer. And Navi are just walking all over Sigma right now in the middle lane. Not a single casualty of war. They just take out the mid, and they'll take out the tier 1 tower as well.
Yeah, wow. Navi's playing. But I really do understand, like as I said before.
I can understand it. I just thought for the moment we might actually have a no Midas game and then just not. Like, there needs to be, like, we know, like, when did EG throw last? When was the last game of a professional where there was no Midas? Bucking Mad, he's in a little bit of trouble with Funnick coming in, even with a hook shot coming in too. That was a quick little hold on Puck, and Wisp ulti is coming in as, on top of all of this. Miguel locked inside the cogs with those spirits from Wisp. Oh, he's just 14 life points away from death. Able to escape, but a little bit further up. Funnick is able to catch him out. Back over towards the middle lane. Lifestealer is on the run.
Still very good.
Oh, Fader. Trouble. Havorst in there again, and he's stolen 168 points, 196. That imprisonment doesn't save you from the static link, and then just one hit from the Razor destroys him. I didn't see towards the tower. Havorst is just trying to make him like attack on him as much as possible, because he's still walking around with this mech, so he's fine. And he just gets a couple of earn charges. Imprisoned up, but the ulti's still going to remain, and I think that call's coming to go in. Funnick, nice silence and Dream Coil. He got 3 of them in that one, but at the same time, Havorst, he's in pretty deep and a lot of damage. Kuro, though, with that tether, he's keeping him overcharged up, and Havorst, he's up towards the high ground. Fader, the Infest jump out, but Havorst away again. The hook shot finally from Clockwork will put him down, and Kuro, well, he thought about the ulti, but Funnick came back into this one again, and Puppy, well, there goes your first Nova. Soshka, he uses the rage. If Puppy can reach, pass, and he does. There's your Frostbite. Orb damage as well will fly. And if he jumps up, well, Havorst, when he brought back, the Wisp just brings him straight back into the engagement. And Mad, well, he's coming out looking for something, but with a phase shift, he's going to stun himself in the meantime. And in fact, they used the Wisp only to drag him out just in case there was a stun going to fly. Oh, Mad, this time you'll get the concoction off. It's only going to be a short stun period. And Havorst pops off the mech. He's still got this ulti going on of his, which is actually hurting Miguel pretty badly. And with the Nova, Frostbite, Miguel loses his own life. Oh, wow. There's no static link, but there's a Crystal Maiden just bringing down the... bringing down the Nova.
Yeah, and that was... Yeah, but now they're going to have a Daedalus and Dendi. They're going to have a...
Oh, Funnick! He jumps in on 2 and he got a double silence again. Frostbite over on Fader. At least he got his mech charge off quick enough, and then the hook shot in. It goes over towards Kuro. He's already tethered up right now over towards Funnick, who comes back out of his phase shift. The OD is already brought back again, but Mad, he's held in position. The orb will attack and actually connect too with the Frostbite holding him in position again. And Dendi, Blink Dagger, 1 second, and already Havorst. How much damage has he got? 196 points he's managed to steal. And, well, actually, Sasha doing a pretty damn good job of stealing it back right now with a live seal. Armlet toggling, and there's that attack from Dendi. And over towards Bucking Mad, dominating it out. And this really is just Sigma dead inside their base. I wouldn't be surprised right now if they are, considering the GG call. They've lost so much, and there it is. Taking not even 25 minutes before the GG call comes out. Him up, and then, well, it's all for nothing now. That Napalm's going to stay with him, so Dendi looks for a 3rd Napalm. Super's really slowing down now, but Dendi, he's only got 1 Napalm left up his sleeve. So he's, okay, now it's gone. 4 Napalm stacks. Oh, wow, has he got enough damage? He needs 1 more hit after that. Doesn't have it. We're scared of the rockets. The Wisp Spirits are coming in. FY, he came in to help right now. If those Wisp Spirits hit correctly, 1 and the 2nd, in fact, hits on Super. And Kuro, he's in range of the tower. The Frostbite, he's a little bit further away. Kuro's going to go down here. The Breathe Fire will miss. But Super, he'll get picked off by Puppy. So it was a 1-1 trade, but the first blood is, in fact, a...
Does Rigi see it?
Yeah, but they saw Puppy's attack. So they're going to move over. There's the rockets. They definitely see Puppy. And with a Grave Chill, Battery Assault, and also the attempted stun through the tree line there by FY, which was also perfectly on target. Blink Dagger as well.
They need to do it together. They need to outnumber Navi. And as long as there's a Wisp in the lineup, if they keep on ganging 2-man...
RTK. Whoa! Denny blinked out to him, and he actually hook shots himself into the creep wave after Denny did the initial blink. He's holding Visage in position, but Visage with the familiar drop downs and the Solar Subject is too much. At DK, we have ourselves a Flame Dragon right now in the middle. The splash damage just going with a double kill. But it's FY, the Nyx Assassin, that picks it up. They need themselves a little bit more damage, and Silas just going to catch up to him, and then 2 Searing Arrows, 1 and 2. There we go. 4 for the price of 2. And that DK is getting funny. To stun him into Dragon form, saving the Breathe Fire. Whoops! Dragon got himself in the way of the hook shot, but still the result's the same. Then he's going to Firefly and run himself away from this one, but then in comes the Nyx Assassin. He pops the Spike Carapace so he can get the initial stun out in Dendi. So 2 calls on the sideline.
It's a little
nice insight. Meanwhile, Dendi going to go down here on the top lane. Even he doesn't have 4-staff available. He's got Blink Dagger and he's getting close to the 4-staff, but now he's getting further away. While Puppy, there's a Dire Observer Ward looking for him. If Clockwork has ulti, no, it's on cooldown. Super's trying to catch up to him with the Shadow Blade, but with a Dragon form, there we go. Now he's got the range and the familiar damage and the Soul Assumption from Visage. Will take that kill. BKB way away. Familiars will drop down. VG, they want to fight this. They want to fight this. Sentry wards down from either side. Now the lasso, it actually got the Nyx Assassin before he was able to attack, and Divorce pops the BKB. He's still being damaged down a hell of a lot by these Familiars. At the same time, Puppey found himself so deep in, and Clockwork jumps in. He managed to actually tag onto Divorce and pick him off. There's a negative earn charge on Kuro. Rockets up, 2 seconds, 1 second. They need to get closer though, and they can't. Rockets fly down. Kuro, 79 life points he dropped down to. And he's got to get back to base. He's trying to hide in the tree line and TP out before the newest rocket will arrive.
And then they actually blinked back into the fight and took off the Aegis off of Sylar. So
it went that away. The stun will hit on Divorce. 4-star from away. Follow-up stun. He never got the BKB off.
He has buyback though, so even if they start pushing on middle lane, Dragon Knight used his BKB as well.
We see the reason why RTK is just so frivolous with his hook shots. With an Aghanim Scepter up on that Clockwork already, he's going to be throwing these left, right, and center already. The blinking, whoa, that stun was a little bit off target. And RTK again runs into the back of his flying friends. This time it was the Visage. But there's 2 heroes on the sidelines now. So great at pushing out towers as well. And then initiation on top of all of that. Like the top tower is now fortified for the Dire side. But this tier 3 tower, there's your hook shot down. Already lashed on Kuro. And Kuro gets Soul Assumption down very, very quickly as well. Puppey and Divorce, they're trying to pick up ROTK. There's still 2k life points to try and get through. He pops up the one charge. The Call-Out's in a really, really good position, slowing down almost all of VG, and they're trying to get in closer. There goes your Sprout up, and Divorce, they'll at least get one as the Clockwork can put off the cogs, but at the same time, Dendy was in rather deep then. Gets nuked down by the 3 remaining heroes that went out through the hillside. Off Fenrir, he actually picks up his Familiar, so he's got the bonus damage again to ensure the kill.
Look at
on
how
the Nature's
low all of
Prophet.
VG is. All of them on red HP.
And in fact, he turns into the dragon form, and they go on a Voss. Familiars are back in, and look at Sylar, right in the mix again. And look at the searing arrow damage is just destroying these squishy supports. He may even only take 2 hits right now from Sylar. Frostbite doesn't make it easy, but the familiar micro is coming absolutely amazingly out of Fenrir. He's been perfect with that. Like, they're up right now. He'll be hook-shotting straight back in there again. And DK, their sentry was, they can see him coming. Same with Sylar. There's a blink up, and he's going for a Voss. The BKB has popped up from him, and Wisp, he tried to actually pull him out then, and it did not work. They can just wait for Kuro to come back again. Puppey has gone east. Are they waiting? Yeah, Super's coming back up again. Kuro's in a lot of trouble. The Prophet only just bounced off, but it's going to do minimal damage. Kuro is dead almost instantly. I want to bring this up, but now you can see a 25,000 experience and almost 20,000 worth of gold. And there it is. Horst will call it 33-10 VG. They play
Dog teams that they can get one of their trademark heroes on the 5th pick because the enemy doesn't really know what to expect.
And especially like VG.
They've
They've got this. Bane's going to try and come in through this region. Oh no, he's still up high. The concoction will connect. The Sunstrike's coming in as well from the Invoker, and Sylar's going to go down again.
Really, this is exactly what AAA needs to do.
Bane are going to go on ROTK because they've left him alone. Like Nightmare, they'll get the full duration concoction off for this one. In fact, they're not even doing it. Sunstrike, boom, maybe a little bit too premature. He's got his bristles to the back, but Weaver with a generated attack is now another kill. At the same time, Visage dies on the bottom lane, while Clockwork will be the casualty of war for that one.
Sorry, I didn't even watch top lane. I was just watching.
Super's in trouble right now in the middle lane. Looks like another concoction stun, and Super, he's pulling bands back in again. If he gets his pick up right now, he will do so. Storm got the kill. FY is coming to drag back the Alchemist. And he's going to die. Rubik got the Feybolt off. It was just enough damage to pick up the Alchemist. And that is real.
He's picked up those face boots, so he dealt a lot of damage. Oh, and they're going again on the bottom lane.
Really?
Sylar caught out, and he just resummoned his bear as
no!
well.
But then again, maybe this could work because Seb's having a lot of trouble, and then in comes the help Super right on top. He's going to Vortex back in again on the Alchemist. And another 2 heroes lost, and now it's VG Gaming. They're getting a lot of momentum, big abilities as well. You can have Lone Draw with a lot of farm, and there's a Storm long jump in. He sniped out the Invis Rune. The Sunstrike's on the way in, but it's not really going to be of that big. Actually, yes, it will be, because it belongs to the Rubik. That was Rubik's Sunstrike that he stole. Pick up, middle lane. Bands picked up, dragged back. You'll get down some Forge Spirits, but Storm Spirit after already with the Vortex. There's just no escaping from that. Now that's some balls, especially when Clockwork's going to jump in like that. He pops off his one charges, the Sun Strike's on the way in, and that one really does belong to the Invoker, but there's more support with Rubik. He did a lot of damage with that Shukuchi, but in comes Storm Spirit. Super, he's in the middle of 4, but he's 9 men up for the moment. Now he jumps back out of it, and he keeps doing that splash damage. He just keeps bouncing around, off to the side. 3 bottle charges still there, and the Weaver Bug will drop off him. He's still being chased down by both Shukuchi as well as this Clockwork, and he's down the river. Shukuchi again, he's got enough for probably one short jump, but that's not really what he wants to do. He wants to get himself back in range of the tier 1 tower. Okay, he's got to do it, because it burned off all of his mana, so there's no way in case they top lane jump. Sentry Ward went down too, so they got perfect vision of it, and then the telekinesis. The timing for it, it made it so it was actually impossible to get the time lapse off. I got a funny feeling, ulti, and they're about to jump in. Shukuchi, telekinesis to start with. Vortex will almost be the follow-up right now, but they need to see him. Time-lapse has been used, so they can Vortex him back in again. And they get another kill. At the same time, AAA... That's a spray.
Yeah, and I think I remember now, Bans is always going for this DPS-heavy Invoker build where he goes into an Orchid straight away.
Yep, every time. Syla, trouble. Clockwork's going to hook in. Not the best combination right there, but they do still get him inside the cogs nonetheless. And get the kill on the lone Druid.
Syla actually had...
I like this. Sentry wards at the back so they can check for it, but the Snot's already started. And Storm Spirit, he jumps on the Bane. He'll never even get his Fiend's Grip off. Deafening Blast pushing back, or at least the Visage, but then the Aegis Immortal triggers. They move over towards the Alchemist. So far, flawless victory, but then again, the Visage dropping very, very low, but able to get another Soul Assumption off, and they just keep fighting. Time-lapse out, but the Orchid now comes. So Storm Spirit jumps up, not enough for a Vortex. Even then, it's being on cooldown, but he'll pop from the Orchid. The only one to survive was actually the guy who had the Aegis, the Immortal triggered. And VG Gaming didn't lose anything. And what does he steal? He stole Deafening Blast before, and he stole it in 1-9. They don't want any of these abilities. Just like bottom lane, they don't want this Clockwork to survive. The Orchid would pop him off right now, no matter how much more damage is done by Vici. So Clockwork's on the sideline. Concoction's coming out, but this could be a turnaround time. Tornado will fly, but he can't concoct anything. The Bear will come in, and look at the burn already on Bear. It's the Deafening Blast that was stolen before. Now he'll actually steal a Tornado. Goes through, it was too short. And the Alchemist will still die anyway. So another 2 heroes taken out in this bottom lane. What kind of stuff could happen? You get pushed down. Weaver can't do anything at this stage of the game, even though he got one of the fastest Lincoln Spheres I've seen in a very, very long time. Tornado from Benz. Oh, wow. Nice Deafening Blast and the Meteorite. And then Soul Assumption damage, and they just nuke him straight back again. Pull on the Weaver. He had timeless, but can't do it. There's your first Fiend's Grip, and he did it on the Rubik of all people. And AAA have just backed into a corner. They're being snot on and having their racks destroyed. Clockwork, he's got hook shot that if he hooks in, he just commits suicide. It's that simple right now. And with the tank ability already in the bristleback, Clockwork, he jumps in. And they call it GG as Clockwork does it. So, 22 minutes.
And I want to say it, Toby, this was just absolutely super play by VG Gaming, and it was super.
Yeah.
Super was so good on that Storm Spirit.